Hey, what's up, guys? It is your boy, and today I got you some Madden 20, and I'm so excited. We're gonna play Face of the Franchise. Let's get into it. I'm so excited, man. This gonna be nice.
I'm gonna put it to you simply. I want you to be our starting quarterback. And I'm talking from day one. If you work hard, you focus, and you commit, you're not only going to graduate here with a 4-year degree, we're gonna win a national championship together.
National Signing Day. Oh, we gonna make one. Probably around this, yeah. But that's fine, man. I did cut my hair, so that's good. But that's fine. Good. Actually, hometown. I am from Boston. Actually, let me do something with my nose. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. I think that's it. Yep.
I want to take a moment to thank all the coaches who held me along the way.
All right.
It's because of them that I have the opportunity to play at the next level.
Look, guys, I just want to thank my teammates, especially my O-line. Without them, this opportunity wouldn't be possible.
We're going deep boys.
Hey, don't forget to thank your mom. Never forget to thank your mom. Mind telling me where you'll be signing?
Who's this? Who's this guy?
Actually, it's why I'm hiding in here.
Why am I talking to this guy?
I know
do
you'll make
not
the
need
right
to be
choice.
talking to
And
this
if you
guy
need
while
any
he's taking
advice,
a dump.
I'm always here.
Okay, cool. Thanks, man.
Yeah, anytime. Actually, I've been meaning to run into you.
Nah, I'm so glad I'm leaving. Yeah, this would be me, bro. I'm leaving. I'll be leaving. Where do I sign?
Who's it going? Okay.
Yeah, there's some good colleges, man. Texas Tech. The black and red. I like black and red, but I'm going Clemson. Clemson Tigers. I'm going Clemson. Clemson. 4 years later. Wait a minute. We're in Texas? Why is it snowing then? When does it snow in Texas? That's crazy.
With this team's starting quarterback out, they're turning to a kid who's never taken a snap in college.
When does it snow in Texas? This is so fake. EA's trolling us, man. EA's trolling us.
And throw it to Isaiah Strickland. That's what got them to the college football playoff, and that's what's going to keep them in this game.
Drop back, scan, and throw. We're not sure the new kid can do any of these things. Don't you think that's a little harsh, Nate? 4 years ago, he was a 5-star recruit. They had high hopes for this dude.
Doesn't that say something right there? What happened to that trust?
Coach, you wanted to see me?
Freshman year.
Come in. I want you to be the first to know that Marcus Washington decommitted last night. And he's coming here.
What?
What?
That would be my reaction.
That doesn't make any sense. You said I was gonna be the starter.
He's the #1 recruit in the country, son. There's no guarantees in college football. I'm sorry.
It was like coach
I'm
doesn't
not going
care.
anywhere. Bring him in. I'll win the job. Just wait.
Yeah. Let that fit though. Look at that guy's fit, man.
If you're the coach, how do you let 5-star talent waste away on the bench for this long?
No. Better question is, if you're a young 5-star recruit, why do you stay with a coach that doesn't play you?
Because he's got something to prove. To who? To that coaching staff, man. I mean, the same group of guys who spent the last 4 years telling him, you're not good enough. He's got to prove it to those guys.
The coach is like, yeah. Yeah, shut up.
All right, gentlemen, like Coach and I always say, the second you step off this bus, you're on a business trip. We got a lot of work to do, so let's get to it. Oh yeah, it's me. You're the guy to get it done.
Hey, JoJo. Who's we? I did. Yes. Glad you noticed. Hey, boy.
Game day, baby, game day.
Whoa. The event staff is around the corner, you see. Hey, babe, go on in there. This is for players and coaches only.
I'm a player. Wow, that's disrespectful. Who am I gonna play? I feel like, you know, since I didn't do Texas Tech, we're gonna play Texas Tech.
I'm here to play Texas Tech.
What?
The Red Raiders, yeah.
You? Okay.
I feel like Texas Tech would be a good school to go to. But first name, don't even know. And last name.
That's me.
That's you?
Yeah, that's me.
I know who you are, but go ahead.
I'm the quarterback. Yeah.
Why are you so surprised?
Excuse me. You're the quarterback, right?
Whoa, who is this?
Don't look so surprised. It's my job to know the roster. I'm Taylor Bennett.
Oh, I
I'm
thought
on
it
the
was
sidelines.
cool stranger coming up talking to me like,
Nice
what?
to meet you.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna record them.
Okay.
All right. So we all know your situation tonight, but we really don't know much about you as a quarterback.
Oh, wow.
How would you describe your style of play?
Oh, you already know. Scrambler.
Well,
You already know.
listen, I like to keep the defense guessing.
Yep.
If there's a lane, I'll find it and go.
Yep.
Okay. Now, how about your personality? Or better yet, how would your teammates describe you?
How my
Leader.
teammates describe me.
Yeah, were you intense?
A team player. A team
cutthroat,
player.
a
A
great
team player.
leader, a jokester? Give me something.
I guess you could say I always stay engaged with my teammates. As we
Yep.
go about the week, I want to make sure everyone's prepared and ready to do their job when we come there for game day.
So a real team first, team player guy.
Yeah, sure, you could say that.
Yep.
Yo, Taylor. Hey, can I borrow him for a second?
Oh yeah.
Wait, hold up. You're a Heisman voter, right? Hey, I'm coming for that award next year. Look out for me.
Oh, I will.
Okay.
He says he's gonna get it. Who knows? But hey,
Hey, listen. You ready, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah? Because winning a national championship means everything to me.
yeah.
I made a promise to my brother. He says I can't throw the ball.
Hold up. Yeah.
myself, we need to be on the same page, you feel me?
I got you, man. I got you.
Turn the subtitles on. I should have put that on earlier. You already know, practice makes perfect, so gotta practice.
Here you go. 90, full.
Do drills together just to make sure you're ready for the game tonight. Okay. As a player, you need to see punch and feel a hold.
Lead grip. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Go. Head over.
Touch pass. Alright, now cut, press, and release. Touchback. That it? There we go. They changed the touch passes. It used to be double tap, but that's punt fake. So, oh, bullet pass? Yeah, you already know. Why is the punt fake? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. As a quarterback, accuracy isn't about throwing the ball. Accuracy is about throwing away from the fingers. Hold. Pressing.
Ready?
Yep, there we go.
Ready?
5-point pass. Oh, I know how to do this.
Get it.
I know how to do that. And
Ready? 60 outlaw. Let go.
There we go.
Here we go. 10 to
Pass. Yeah, I definitely know how to do low pass. Good dude for remembering.
Hit it. Down. 18 Gator.
There we go.
Pitch and catch. And you do that tonight, you move on.
I think I got it, man. I played this game a little bit so far.
All right, I just talked to Coach. He insists on going with a simplified game plan for you tonight.
What do you think?
Well, his thinking is we keep it simple, you don't get overwhelmed, and then we rely on the defense to do their part.
Wait, hold on. This is a joke?
All right, look, Coach just wants to put him in the best position to succeed.
No, this ain't high school ball, man. All right, this is the semifinals. If we go out there and simplify, they're going to destroy us. Come on, this is crazy, right?
I want to go with Coach, but
right?
I'm going with my team. I'm sorry.
Coach needs to wake up. I'm ready for this.
Forget about him, man.
Listen, I don't care how much you played, you're a leader on this team. Leaders, sometimes they have to do what's right, even if they don't like it.
Got it, Coach. I got you.
Yeah?
Outside, heavy snow, surprisingly, with temps in the 20s. The good news, we are inside AT&T Stadium in Arlington, and tonight it's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups, as we'll see the Texas Tech Red Raiders taking on the Clemson Tigers.
What's up, bro? Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Hey, man, don't listen to the critics. You got all the talent in the world. Just go out there and put on a show.
Yeah.
Thanks. Means a lot.
All right, man. Hit me up when you get to the league.
Yeah.
For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal.
No way. Already?
And he's all the way up across the 40, then down at the 42-yard line.
But that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Here we go, the first snap of his college career. Clemson has it 1st and 10. They will let him throw here on the very first play.
Flush to his run it.
And the tackle there with a slide. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Oh, no way. Let's go.
Get him down after a pickup.
Look how he controlled the whole team. Offense and defense.
A good throw there, but boy, a tough situation for this offense, for this program, really. When you think about it, Marcus Washington, 4-year starter, came as a true freshman to lead this team. He's 3rd all-time in passing yards in school history, 2nd in touchdowns, twice an All-American, a Heisman finalist, all that stuff. Never missed a game in his college career, 53 starts, but now he sits and watches as his understudy for the last 4 years finally gets his shot in the leading role. Steps away to his left.
How did they catch? How did you not catch?
Backwards here, losing yardage to the 14.
I gotta show him.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And
this actually might work.
2nd and 13.
I might have the tight end. I might have the tight end.
2nd and 13. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes
not my fault.
down
That's
just
my
inside
offensive
the
line.
20 at the 19.
Well, this defensive unit certainly picked a great time to make a stand. Back-to-back sacks, starting with 1st and goal. Have to believe that they'll continue to bring the pressure on 3rd down.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. Well, as a coach, this is what keeps you up at night in the days leading up to this semifinal. You worry about the turnovers, and that's his first INT.
You're supposed to dwell on the positive, but you're exactly right. We don't know a coach out there that doesn't worry about what can go wrong. And this really shouldn't be a surprise. We knew they'd throw the kitchen sink at him defensively. Pressure, a lot of disguises and coverages. He's got a lot to wade through in this game.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. So that'll back him up 5.
Still 2nd down.
The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9.
Recon, 132 fighter.
This is Young on the carry. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Operating from the gun. Warren. It's caught. Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A 3rd down gain of 19. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover. gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to it. Hey, you guys got a turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Texas Tech, a newcomer to the college football playoff. They have won 11 conference titles in their history. But boy, this would be quite a feat to make a run through these games in Dallas and Santa Clara. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards there, a first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now. And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This long drive continues here to start the second quarter. Here's Warren to throw as they've got it with a second down coming up. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
The coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
From the gun on third down. Warren. This will be caught at about the 5. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
And his kick is good. And it's 3-0 here in the second quarter. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Clemson offense here set to take over. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
All right, there we go. As long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. They also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half.
Oh, yeah. We definitely got to run the ball.
Get a first down, pick it up,
We definitely got to run the ball.
A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. 1st and 10 now for Clemson. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think that's an example of how the game speed is different than in practice, because in practice, you might not be going full speed. A lot of guys in shorts coming your way, so it's going to be a big key to see how he adjusts, how the speed really picks up in this game, and if he's able to get the football.
And think about it, Charles. That's the first time he's hit the ground with a sack since his high school days. He played in a couple spring games, but those were non-contact for the quarterback.
Yeah, they're wearing a different color jersey. No one hits the QB, even in the spring game.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
So just ran. It's all right.
Still plenty of time, but they're going to go hurry up anyways. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that.
Oh, my God.
Again, and down he goes again. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the defense is going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will tie us at 3-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
What the? What am I? What? Yeah.
They'll run on first down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. To throw on second down. Warren looking left side and he's got a man. It's Richards. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Warren.
Oh, yeah.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing.
Let's go.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, it's Isaiah Streets.
It's only a 3-3 game. This.
Great first half in Arlington. These two teams all tied up.
Hey, kid. Just want to check in with you. How'd you feel about the first half?
Take blame.
Hey, let's do it in the second half, baby. Come on.
I'll take the blame. I'll take the blame for that.
I definitely could have played better. We got another half to go. Just got to get back there and get on the same page as these guys. Get back out and get after them.
That's right. That's all you can do. Just make sure you relax. Second half's gonna be fine.
I hope so, because I don't want to lose.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half in this semifinal matchup for Arlington. That's fielded in the end zone.
Defense
and no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Texas Tech offense set to go for their next possession. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone
Oh, it's
setter,
all right.
isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half.
What the?
What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
It's all
Let's
right.
find out what they have dialed up. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Good push up front, and that run in between the tackles.
Yeah, let's
To
go.
escape, and he goes down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast, and a big sack.
Everything's covered up. Let's go. Another sack. Everything is covered up.
Two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find
Oh
something
my
that can
God.
something big to knock them back on their heels?
I'm so lucky right there.
He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
I'm so lucky. We need a touchdown right here.
But I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. But Charles, so much of this offense the last few years centering around the combination of Marcus Washington and Isaiah Streets. Streets saying Washington's like a second brother to him. And, of course, many know the story of Isaiah's older brother, Ezekiel. Tremendous athlete in his own right, but lost too soon to leukemia a year ago next week at the age of 20.
And that is really a gut-wrenching story, as you know. And you look back at their high school days, right here in Texas, just outside of Houston. Zeke was the star quarterback, a 4-year starter, 8,000 passing yards. Isaiah, a year younger, he was the receiver. The two of them told recruiters, you know we're packing.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Looking to throw. With the left side, it's complete. He's got it. They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down. Back to throw. And that is going to be incomplete. The fourth down pass play doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Throwing on first down. Warren. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47.
Now that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. The Clemson offense heading out for their next possession. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out.
No!
Tipped and intercepted. Picked off around the 27.
Are you serious?
That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play? That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
To throw on third down. Warren. is caught at the 7-yard line. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The Red Raiders come up now, 1st and goal. On the ground, they go with Young. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either call pressure or
and he will get this into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, and his guys have taken the lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. The Clemson offense here set to take over. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. So much made about the fact that we've got a quarterback who's never seen the field in a college football game, but you go back to his high school days, he's played in front of crowds. Maybe not quite this size, but it wasn't abnormal for them to have 15,000, 20,000 people in the stands at his high school games, and the numbers from his senior year as a prepster, impressive. Led his team to a 14-0 record, threw for close to 4,700 yards, 37 touchdowns, just 4 interceptions, and he also chipped in 11 rushing touchdowns to boot. So it's not as if this guy doesn't know what he's doing out there under center. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Had no command that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not going to be a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the 1st, and stop the clock as well.
And let's go!
He will score. Touchdown, Clemson. From 6 yards away. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, when we were setting up and going over our run-throughs early this afternoon, and I'm talking 6 hours before kickoff, we saw Isaiah Streets out there alone with just his young quarterback and center going through all sorts of different routes, making sure that they had everything ironed out, and it pays off there on the touchdown throw. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
3 minutes left.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Red Raiders with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Bird. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can throw. Didn't happen on that play. Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
On 3rd down.
Let's go.
It's Young.
Let's go.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. So a change of possession here on the punt. The Clemson offense heading out for their next possession. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
I'm fairly sure that there's no good time to cough up the football. But this couldn't be much worse, could it? In this situation, this yard line, no chance.
They set it on a T-form. They're already in field goal range here late in the fourth now.
Yeah, warm up the kicker and just make sure they take care of the ball now. They've got a chance to put this thing away.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Here's Young. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Now Warren. This will be caught at about the 5. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
On third down, Young. And he will take this in. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Tim Young with time running out. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. No problem there on the extra point. And that makes it a 17-10 score. Following the touchdown, the Red Raiders set to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The situation for them offensively as follows. Trailing 17-10. And time, a huge factor. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Isaiah Street's the intended target, and it's 2nd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. Ultimately, the loss of Marcus Washington, too much to overcome. Their explosive offense just could not get on track, and they fall here in this national semifinal in Arlington.
Let's get in here, man. Keep your head up. Ain't nothing to be ashamed of. I'm sorry Zeke's not here. When I came to your mom's house 3 years ago, I promised to do everything I could to get us to a national championship. I didn't get you there. It's on me.
Let him down, Coach.
You don't let anybody down.
Let him down.
Isaiah, you did everything in your power to keep your promise tonight. Zeke could be proud of you.
I just wanted it so bad.
I know, man. I know.
Hey, son. Just want to let you know, I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, I mean it. That was a gutsy performance out there tonight. And for what it's worth, I'm glad you stayed.
Thanks, Coach.
Hey, son. This doesn't have to be your last football game if you don't want it to be.
Go out. Want to get out?
He's right, man. You're one heck of a player, man. Football is my life, man. But you gotta stay grounded in what's important. So I got a little surprise for you.
Isaiah!
M, looking good, Emily. Ooh, and I'm.
Alright guys, this is gonna be it for the first episode. Sorry I couldn't win the semifinals, but we'll continue. I'll make another episode right after this, finish with this first one. Alright, I'll see you guys.